Ladies and gentlemen, before we even start, the last video I did before this one blew me away. Over 2,000 views, y'all. 2,000. You guys literally blew me away, man. I cannot thank you guys enough. I can't thank you guys enough. And shout out to the ones who watched the entire video. There were a few comments who were confused about my thumbnail. If you watched the entire video, your question would have been answered about the thumbnail if you were asking. But I hope you go back and rewatch it. I can't thank you guys enough, man. Shout out to new subscribers, and hopefully we continue to get more and more as we climb our way to 7,000. As we climb our way to 7,000. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Smackdown. We got Survivor Series Sunday. Do you sense the urgency? I don't. I gotta tell you guys, man, I don't sense the urgency. They treating this show like it's just gonna go by and we gonna forget all about it the next day. That's how they treat it, man. That's how they treating it. Tonight, on the final episode of Smackdown, now they get the team assembled for the women and the men. At that, like, why wait so long? Now, I appreciate them for not doing like a invasion, because we kind of seen that, so I think that would be kind of cringe if they would have did something like that. So shout out to Dudley for not doing it. But I'm telling you, man, I watched this show with no care. I don't know what it is, man. Not to say everybody did bad, and not to say the show was bad. It's just that the show was just, I just didn't feel the urge to watch the show tonight. I don't know what it is. And the start of the show proved that. If you're going to kick off a show lame as that, starting an 8-man tag like that, and not only that, you got members of Raw on this show. Now, Drew McIntyre, I can give a pass to, because that's a big fight filled with him and Roman Reigns. I'll give Drew McIntyre a pass. But why you gotta freaking have almost everybody, from not everybody, but mostly some superstars for Raw on this show? Like the New Day teaming up with the Street Profits. Like, why are they even teaming up before Survivor Series anyway? Like, we should be excited to see them. Like, we already excited to see them, but they could at least try to give us a reason to be excited to see them face off against one another. This is exactly why tag team wrestling is failing in WWE. This is exactly why it's failing. You can't tell me you can't get us to get hyped for this match. We know they're talented. All 4 men. Montez Ford, D'Angelo Dawkins, Kofi, Xavier Woods. They are talented. We know this. But you mean to tell me you can't get us excited for it at least try? I mean, I'm just saying, you guys. I'm just saying. But let's talk about this show, man. Let's get it over with. They had the 8-man tag. Like I said, New Day, Street Profits end up winning. They should not be losing going into Survivor Series. But here's another thing about that. Here's who the 4 guys they fought. King Corbin, Sami Zayn, your Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. Take a quick guess who got pinned. You mean to tell me, out of all the people in that match, you even had the loser of losers in that match in Dolph Ziggler, and out of all people, you attempt to pin Sammy, your Intercontinental Champion, the guy who going up against Lashley? Man. And we were already saying Lashley going to squash Sammy anyway, but Jesus Christ. I mean, this kind of give us some hope that Sammy can somehow pull it off Sunday. I mean, he has been pulling off the miracles before tonight, but man, why would you do that? Like, seriously, like that just, I don't know, man. It made me just scratch my head seeing him get pinned. You had freaking Dolph Ziggler in that match. Y'all know how I feel about Dolph Ziggler. I love Dolph Ziggler. But the man's a loser. He's been the loser of losers, man. And I only say that because I love Dolph Ziggler. I see the potential in Dolph Ziggler, but for some reason, WWE don't see it. And I know it's not his fault. But especially at this given time, like, I just don't get it. I just don't get why they had the money right there and they blew it. That's the best way to put it. They had money in Dolph Ziggler and they blew it, and I'm upset about it. That's why I keep calling him a loser. I know it's not fair to Dolph Ziggler, but still, facts are facts, y'all. I'm looking at what I see on television from Dolph Ziggler. He loses constantly. Ain't lost tonight. He didn't get pinned, but he still lost. Let's continue. Speaking of the women, I mentioned this already. The team is finally assembled. We knew that Natalya was going to be the one. Natalya versus Tamina. Match is nothing serious. Submission match. Natalya wins. She now get added to the team. So with Bayley, with Bianca, with Ruby Riott, and with Liv Morgan. That's SmackDown's team. Now I can't really think of top of my head who the Raw side is. I already really paying that much attention. At times I forgot it was a pay-per-view Sunday. I'm gonna be honest. But this is a solid team. Liv Morgan is very underrated. So is Ruby Riott. Bayley, what can I say about Bayley that have not been said already? I've been praising Bayley from the top hill under. You know what I'm saying? Bianca Belair, what can I say right there as well, man? The girl got it. The woman got it. Now you add Natalya, a veteran, someone who's been there. Natalya can go in that ring. She's just boring. That's the only thing about Natalya that everybody can agree with me on. She's just boring. Now, that's just the best way to put it. But she's decent in that ring. She can go in that ring. Can't take that away from her, man. So this is like a solid team right here. This is a very solid team they have. And I'm excited to see what happens on Sunday. Like I said, the matches, they will deliver, but I wish they just give us a reason to be excited for these pay-per-views, man. They gotta give us a reason to be excited for these. I don't understand why they just don't. Let's not waste any more time, y'all. Contract signing, like I said, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, the whole 9 yards, man. Roman Reigns is an absolute beast, man. He is carrying SmackDown, possibly carrying the whole WWE right now. When you talk about WWE, the number one guy you hear first, name number one, is Roman Reigns at this time. The man right now is a solid heel. And after tonight, honestly, he can't go back babyface. At least not for like the next 2-3 years. This man is killing it as a heel. And most of us knew it was going to be this way. Most of us said it. Roman Reigns, heel, money. We said it. Mostly all of us. For years, been saying it. And now we're like seeing it. And it's like, we interested in seeing Roman Reigns each and every single week, man. And it's a great feeling. Drew McIntyre, it's like Drew McIntyre is slowly becoming a guy of his own, man. He is becoming a star on his own. The guy is growing as well. And I feel like Survivor Series is like that good notch for Drew McIntyre to get a big win over Roman Reigns. I feel like he needs to get that win over Roman Reigns. That's just my early prediction right now. I'm going with Drew McIntyre to beat Roman. I feel like he has to do it. Just to give him, like, okay, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns is our guy, but we're going to let you get the nod here, you know? I feel like they need to do that. That's just me, on my own opinion. I feel like they need to have Drew McIntyre beat Roman Reigns to make us be like, whoa, he beat this version of Roman Reigns. Okay, now we can pay attention more so to Drew McIntyre than ever before, you know? So, shout out to Drew McIntyre. Shout out to Roman Reigns, man. They killing it. Good segment here. Not much to say from that. Next up, Murphy versus Seth Rollins, man. I feel like this is gotta be the closer for this whole saga. I don't know where they're going with Seth Rollins now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna take a break to take care of Becky Lynch and everything with the baby and stuff. Murphy did get a huge win here. I don't know where they go with Murphy. I don't know where they go with the Mysterio family. More than likely, we're gonna see trio tag teams with Murphy, Rey Mysterio, and Dominic Mysterio all on the same team against whoever. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a mixture of that at some point. It's going to happen. Watch. I'm calling it right now. And as far as where they go with it, I don't know. There are rumors of being talked about that there's going to be a wedding between Murphy and Mysterio's daughter. That's possible. I can see that happening. Question is, who's going to ruin it? There's always somebody just going to ruin it. Maybe it's somebody from Murphy's past that we're not thinking about. You know, I was going to say Blake, but I doubt it. I was going to say Blake, but I really doubt it. But we'll see, y'all. We shall see. If they do it, we'll see how it goes. I hope it's not as bad as the Lana and Lashley's wedding. That was just horrendous. I won't forget all about that damn wedding. That was freaking terrible, y'all. You gotta admit that was terrible. But good match, great match. Murphy get the big win over Seth Rollins. That's it with that. Finally, last but not least, Daniel Bryan versus J Uso. J Uso, man. At first, I'm sitting here saying the guy's not in heel. Well, I can't say anymore. Like I should have said that last week. Honestly, my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. But I was just thinking about maybe Jay is just playing us all. Like I had in the back of my mind, like maybe Jay just playing us all just to get close to Roman Reigns. Just keep your enemy close to you, and then you stab him in the back, and then you just show us your true intentions. You was good all along. You just did what Roman Reigns said just to just to get close to him, figure out whatever you need to figure out and beat him for the championship. Because I'm sitting here saying Jay's starting to feel like a big babyface on this show, but not anymore now. I mean, he's still like a big deal on this show. Like, he's a big part of the show, along with Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and Murphy climbing up there. He climbed up there. Sammy took a step back after the loss today, but he still didn't become no champion. Tag team champs don't mean a damn thing in WWE. I love Street Profits, but they don't matter right now because WWE don't think they matter. They don't think tag team matters, so that's a fact. So I can't really, invest. But good match as well. Daniel Bryan did win here. Big win for Daniel Bryan going into Sunday. And Sunday I'm expecting a good pay-per-view, man. I'm just going to make an early prediction. I'm expecting a good pay-per-view. But the question is, though, what can Survivor Series do for us to get us excited for Raw and SmackDown the following? That's my one thing. That's the one thing I'm concerned about, because usually around this time, like after Survivor Series, I think it was like this last year, like after Survivor Series was all said and done, it's like the shows was like, once again, just didn't feel important. Then we got TLC, and of course, that time period when we get on the road to the Royal Rumble, that's when the shows really don't matter, because they're just like, they're doing whatever till they get to the Royal Rumble. I guarantee you, after TLC, I think it's TLC this year. After TLC, I think we're in for some dark times, man, because I feel like they're not going to Royal Rumble by any means of importance, because they feel like it's just the Royal Rumble. It sells itself. It's like the show, or something like that, something on those lines. But overall, this was a decent SmackDown. I just wasn't into it as much as I wanted to be. For some reason, I don't know. But none more really can do it by y'all. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe, share, turn the bell for all notifications. Like I said, shout out to y'all. Watch my NXT video, my Raw video, and my Dynasty video as well. We did 3 videos. We did 1 video Monday, 1 video Tuesday, and 1 video on Wednesday. Kind of 2, because we talk about AEW just a little bit on the NXT review. I explained why I didn't do the AEW review on that video. Thursday we didn't do anything. Friday, obviously. so Sunday, expect Survivor Series, and tomorrow I might stream, but I might not. So we'll see, y'all. Like I said, follow me on Twitter for that. I'll tweet it out if I stream. Think about streaming something tomorrow. That's it for me, man. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see each and every one of you for the next video. Peace.